all use a little Monday motivation to start the week out on the right foot. And that all starts with our diet, something that will give us a little energy to get everything done. So joining us now with another delicious recipe. Seriously, I don't know how she comes up with all of these, but Ashley Sorensen, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thank you so much. Yeah. So yes, this is a really good recipe. You're gonna have to try it. It has so many different flavors, and we went meatless again. So meatless Monday, getting off on the right track, and this is a great dinner recipe. This could also be a great lunch recipe. So, this serves four. Yes, savory, sweet, a little bit zesty too. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with our sweet potatoes, and what I do is I cut them in half to make it cook a little bit faster, and we're gonna line a pan too. So I know you guys are gonna have the recipe later, but we're gonna just line our pan with foil. I like easy cleanup, so whatever, I don't have to do too many dishes because I do like to cook a lot. So we're just gonna cut those in half, put them face down, and then the other star of our meal are chickpeas. So, and as you know, they are like protein packed legumes, so really good. We're just going to take a can, drain it, rinse them off, and then we're going to make them into kind of like a crunchy topping. So this is going to be our topping on one pan, so easy cleanup. We're going to take some olive oil first, just drizzle that on top because we need all of our spices to stick. So then we're going to have sea salt, smoked paprika, so that's where we get our smoky flavor, cinnamon, and cumin. So sounds like an interesting combination.
Sure does.
And, and it works really well. Like cumin, I love cumin. I put it on a lot of different things. And then we're just gonna mix that up and then just put it right onto our pan. And then we're gonna bake that together for 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the size of your sweet potatoes. So it's super easy. Again, we're just dumping it on there, kind of even them out, and then put it right into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And then next we're going to start making our sauce. So this has like 3 layers to it. We have a sauce, and we're using already made hummus. So we're just going to use that hummus. So now we're getting into some of our like more savory, zesty flavors. We're adding in garlic, and it's like 1.5 tablespoons of garlic. Seems like a lot, but it sure helps meld all of these flavors together. Lemon juice, so again, a little zesty. And then one you maybe haven't used in a while, dill. So, if you're a fan of like dill pickle, stuff like that, you're gonna really like this. So, whatever kind of hummus you have on hand, and this is gonna be our sauce. Okay, so we got that, we got our sweet potatoes in the oven. And then our final step is just to make this little topping, kind of like a pico, but this is Mediterranean. So we're taking tomatoes, just chopped cherry tomatoes, 1 cup of those. And then we have a cup of cucumbers. So I get those mini little cucumbers. I really like those.
I like those too.
And then they're such a good snack too.
Mm-hmm.
And then an onion, red onion. So about 1/2 cup of that. Maybe it is a cup. I think it's a cup of everything. And then
definitely looked like a lot of onion.
I know, it's like that was a lot. So, and then that is going to be one of our toppings too. So out come the sweet potatoes. Again, they're going to be on your pan. They get really nice and browned, and our chickpeas get really crunchy. So if you can kind of hear them, they're crunchy now.
Yeah.
Then we take our sweet potatoes, put it on your plate. Again, this makes 4, so 2 halves would be a serving. And I kind of just mashed up in the middle. And then we're going to drizzle it with some of our sauce. So this really doesn't take much time. And I just made it all right now, minus the oven cooking time. But then we'll just drizzle on a little bit of the sauce. And then we're going to take some of our topping here. I would have mixed this up a little bit better, but I'm just going to add this on. And, the Mediterranean diet or way of eating is really popular. And so this is like one of my favorite.
It is always so refreshing as well. I think Mediterranean cooking is. So
Yes.
this
And then
really
we're gonna just top it
caught,
with ice.
my interest here today. So
Yeah, no, I think everyone will really enjoy this. So you can put more sauce on top again, but really all these flavors. So then you get like the sweetness from the sweet potatoes and a little bit of that cinnamon on our chickpeas, and it just like all comes together, and it's fresh, healthy, sweet, savory, all the things. And now you either have your dinner or your lunch for tomorrow too.
did you do a taste test with the girls?
I didn't yet. But this is a recipe I have made several times. So.
I'm sure. No, that looks delicious. We're going to definitely get that up on our Facebook page, so everybody needs to make sure they go to North Dakota Today's Facebook page for Ashley's recipes. But this is definitely, like you said, a great lunch. Probably took you 5 minutes. Besides,
Right.
How long did you bake?
25 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Ashley, thank you so much. It looks delicious. Now
Thank
we
you,
have
Amy.
one of our meals.
Ready for the week.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, stay tuned. Coming up, we have talking about the golden years. Many of us think retirement and more time to spend with family and friends, but there's also a side of aging that is not as often addressed, and it's elder abuse. That's coming up next.